Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of The People's Lima, episode 217. My name is Eric Lima. I am your host. Well, sometimes when you go through an incident or anything in life, sometimes you learn a life lesson from it. I was inspired by what happened with the Twitter war that I had. Well, I was talking about with the Broncos fan, Patriots hater, Blade of Fire '01. I want to talk about the life lesson I learned from that situation. I'm using that as an example. I'm not going to talk about him. I'm talking about the life lesson that came out of it. There's a few aspects of that brought to my mind, brought to my attention, and it's amazing when you have we when you go, sometimes when people judge on the outside, judge by their tweets or like Facebook posts or anything like that, you judge how the person is on the outside just by what they write and all that. But I'm not going to do that. But I'm here to give you some tidbits and tips on how to get some respect from other people out there. In other words, you have to be. I think the biggest way to get respect is getting real on the internet. Yeah, the internet is good with you look for some cool things on there, like things back in the day. For me, all about things back in the day, video games, music, what have you. It's like I had everything. It's like the ultimate thing. The ultimate computer and all that. It's a blessing. But there's some aspects of the internet that is very sketchy. Very shady. You know, and knowing this, with the Twitter war with Mike Smith and whatnot, uh, I just realized it has some kind of balance. But in order to be a good person on the internet, I mean, in order to gain some respect on the internet and whatnot, and just it's a few tidbits I'm going to show you, a few tips that I'm going to tell you that could help, and it's called getting real on the internet, being real. One thing is for sure is that for me personally, I don't believe in using other profiles on my Facebook or a Twitter or a Tumblr account. I always use pictures of me because I want people to know that this is me. I'm not some goofball, who's just trolling on computers and online and all that. I'm just me. I want to show the world who I really am. That's me. Hi, and that's why I do this show. I do this show for my parents' basement in my house. People make fun of me about that, but listen, this is me. I'm real, and I'm just thankful I have a roof I have a roof over my head. I'm thankful that I'm someplace warm instead of being out in the streets and all that. I'm thankful for everything I've got here. I don't care what people think. That's my attitude on life. That's the thing. And just so I always put real pics of me as my profiles. Whether I'm on Facebook or on Twitter and Tumblr, on YouTube and Google Plus, those social media type sites that I want to show pictures of real me. I don't want to show pictures of something that I'm not. My stepmom always taught me to never hide behind a mask. When if I put profile pics on besides myself, I felt like I'm hiding behind a mask, and I don't want to do that. And thank God for like Facebook covers and um, background profile backgrounds, as far as you can decorate your own Facebook or something like that, or your own Twitter, with some of the stuff that you like. I'm cool with that. I can still do that and then put a picture of me on my profile pic. That way, I want people to know, hey, listen, this is actually me. I'm not a huge celebrity. I'm not, Mr. GQ material, something like that. So that is one thing. I've always been honest with people, and that's the thing. And just if you want respect from people, don't leave your profile blank, because people will judge you. People will judge you, and they go, "Ha, you're a troll," or "You're just playing me," or just But if you don't want to, if you have a good reason why you don't want to put a profile pic of yourself, I'm sure it'd be like security reasons, or your safety. That's understandable, because I know, unless you're on the witness protection program or something like that, just put a profile pic of yourself up. I can understand if you're like, you're in a protection program or something like that. It's like a, you know, I don't know if you guys witnessed a crime or anything like that. I haven't witnessed a crime. So I got nothing to worry about, you know. And I'm not worried. That's why I'm here. That's why this is me. This is me. This is me. This is my place and my house. Not my house, but the house I live in is a house. But you know what I mean. I'm in my room. Listen, I usually do. Thank God for this phone though. I can do. I guess I can do my YouTube vids out. My YouTube vids outside my room. Whether I can be upstairs doing them or in my car. The reason why I have not done them a lot in my car as of late because of the cold weather. It was extremely cold outside. You just like, brr. Last thing you need is like, welcome to another episode of People's Lima. I'm freezing out here. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do that. And so I try to be humorous and just keep funny. I always want to be real. I like to be funny and all that, but at the same time, the show's being real and being who I am. I don't want to hide behind masks. I'm going to tell you about some tough things I've learned in life, and just let's say life. This is about learning a lot of things about the internet and learning what why is it a blessing, why is it a curse, and all that. Yeah, and so I know. Cactus, like I said, Cactus Jack Smacked, kind of berated me in a way. He didn't like, he was upset with me being obsessed with this Mike Smith Blade of Fire 1 guy. But like I said before, I'm using that as an example of what life lessons I've learned on the internet. Because sometimes social media can cause some problems, some drama. You start chirping back and forth, and all things, possible. Always try to be inspirational, whether you're on Facebook or Twitter. Don't be too negative on it. Don't be blasting your family online either. Don't do that. You can show your family love. You can love your family and say I love you, but don't blast them online. Don't blast your friends online. That's another thing. Just I'll be honest with you. Don't try and embarrass your family online. As far as blasting them and being angry with them and all. Yeah, we'll butt heads, but I think Facebook and Twitter or stuff like that should not be there for family drama. And I hate and even in YouTube, work drama or family drama like that shouldn't belong on there. It's just all about fun, communicating with other people, and like I said, I was honored to be followed by a few celebrities on Twitter, and I'm humbled by that, and I want to thank them for following me. It's really, really cool. Having celebrities, and sometimes a lot of people want to beg for their favorite celebrities to follow them on Twitter, and I'm guilty of that, and sometimes I can be too judgmental on what people tweet and all that too. Sometimes get my blood boiling, angry, and all that. So that's why I think the internet is very important for more positivity. I know we can find out a lot of stuff about the weather, what's going on in the world, and all that good stuff. But sometimes we just need to have some fun and positivity on the internet. And so as well, that's why I always like YouTube. Check out some of the old school shows that I used to watch when I was a kid on YouTube. Well, not only that, I can do my show on here, and it's all about being who you are. It's very, very important that you be real, be yourself, not behind a Twitter or even a Facebook blank profile. We don't want to do that because people will judge you, start accusing you of being a troll. Don't be negative. You make fun of people, and it's like and people will get at you. So like I said, we have to watch what we say a lot. Words do hurt. In the Bible, it says in the book of Proverbs that death and life are in the power of the tongue. You got what you say. Something will happen. That's why we have to be very careful. Sometimes I wish I would have apologized to Blade of Fire. I wish I would apologize to everybody that I disrespected, but they didn't want to hear my apologies. That's fine by me. Just let it go. We move on, and go on my merry way. Whatever happens in life happens. I'm not complaining. It's just like I said, it's just part of life. And I'm not worried by stretch of the imagination because I'm just going to move on. Plus, football will be over in about a month anyway, so before you know it, baseball will be coming around. I'll be rooting for my Red Sox. Yay! I'm really excited. So I can't believe it. I can't believe January's going pretty fast too, and let's have another storm tomorrow. But it looks like another minor one to me. It's like if we get to keep getting these minor ones, it'll probably be the most mild, most calm winter we ever had. We got like a full 4 weeks left, technically, of almost a full month and a half left. We are in mid-January right now. We're in the middle of January, so be very interesting to see what happens. And and the Green Bay Packers won and beat the Dallas Cowboys. On my next video, I keep saying, I keep mentioning in my messages, on comments on Facebook and Twitter about the Jessica Simpson curse. I will elaborate on that on my next video, the Jessica Simpson curse that's befallen the Dallas Cowboys. I'll explain to everyone what I mean by that, and I'm not dissing the Dallas Cowboys or anything like that. I think Dallas Cowboys are a good team, but unfortunately they lost today again. And looks like they do good in the play. Sometimes when it hits the playoffs, it's like, okay, what happened here? They're supposed, they used to be called America's team at one point, But now we get to wait. We get to play. So it will be the Cowboys versus the Seahawks NFC title. Not Cowboys. Excuse me. Packers Seahawks NFC title game in Seattle. It'll be very interesting there, to say the least. And the winner of the Indy Denver game will go on to Foxborough to play the Patriots. Excuse me. I just ate today. So I'm a little stuffed at the moment. So that's why I think the bottom line is, of the whole thing is this. You want to earn respect, be real with people. Be real with people, whether it's on the internet or face to face. Sometimes, let people know who you really are. Don't hide behind a mask. When it comes to Facebook profiles or Twitter profiles and all that, don't be afraid to put a picture of yourself up, unless I just noticed my cat's got his paw right under the door. He's always doing that. Excuse me. Ooh, okay. Unless you have a good reason why you don't want to put your picture up as a profile on Facebook or Twitter or something like that, then that's an understandable feeling. Sometimes it isn't easy. Sometimes you want to show everybody the life possessed. That's why I don't do any special effects or crazy stuff like that on YouTube. I just talk about who I am and what I like, and I figured if there's something that happened that you learn a lesson from, like I have done. So then that's where that's where I come in and help others out, and help you guys out there who watch this and say, that's how the People's Lima deals with it. That's fine. Yeah, when back in the day when people used to make fun of me, I get angry and mad and cry and get upset. Nowadays it's like, really, and you feel like you want to fall asleep, go, huh? What'd you say? What'd you say about to fall asleep, man? Something like that. So I'm really cool about this. Just slide by. You know what I'm saying? Just slide. I'm looking cool, man. Like RVD. Hey, man. Hey, dude. I don't smoke. Funny part about it is I don't smoke, don't drink, or do drugs. I think it's another way to earn respect from people. If you don't smoke, you think it's cool to smoke. You think it's cool to drink alcohol or do drugs or anything like that. I hate to say this to you guys, and to be honest with you, it's not. Trust me on this one. Many people are like, oh, this guy's lame. He's a loser. Ugh. Hey, listen. It's not really cool. And I see what happened when it was done to lives. I've lost a few people. And it could hurt you and it could kill you. So don't drink, don't smoke, don't do drugs, man. That's my thing is. I'm so old school, 80s. I'm just that was life, lots of life lessons. And the Bible also says children, obey your parents, O Lord, for this is right. When you grow, when you grow up, being taught everything, you will not depart from it. And I have not departed, even though I'm grown adult, I have not departed from some of the teachings my parents have taught me. I'll make mistakes here and there, and I will not. One thing, listen, I may be a born-again Christian, but let me explain to you guys something. I'm not perfect, and I'm not better than anybody else out there. There is no way I'm going to be perfect. There's no way I'm going to be better than anyone else out there. I'm a human being. I bleed like the rest of you out there. Though, people, when you say I'm a born-again Christian, oh, you're one of those perfect people. No. Not me. Chief Center, man, right here. I make the same mistakes as you do, all right? I make a lot of mistakes as you do. Some are minor consequences, some are major. You got to realize, I'm a real person. I'm being honest, all right? I'm not going to be the most perfect person in the universe, trust me, and I'm not born normal. Trust me on that one, too. I have a lot of respect for myself. I have a lot of belief, me, I have a lot of respect. I want to earn your respect out there, and the way to do that is to be real, be honest, Like I say, Cactus Jack Smack, I apologize to you. I appreciate you. Tell him, being honest with me and all that. It's really cool. But like I said, like I said, like I messaged you, that this is that experience it's inspired me to put a life lesson about being real and being who you are, and that's very, very important for me, that I share with not only just you but with all my YouTube viewers out there and subscribers, that being real is very important. I mean, just listen, I earned the respect of a troll named Captain Erroneous, and I want to thank Captain Erroneous for subscribing me and honored, and him and I got a little bit of became friends over a common fact that we love New England sports, especially with the Patriots. And like I said, it's really cool to find friends who you have something in common with. Like I have friends that like the Three Stooges, friends that like wrestling, Power Rangers, the Patriots and the New England sports teams and everything else, and video games. I'm very, very thankful of that. And just and then they get to know more about me via YouTube or Facebook or Twitter, or even Tumblr. But the fact of the matter is this, that like I said, just you want to earn. Bottom line is, and sometimes you want, with another thing I've learned from that Twitter war is it's a saying. There's a saying. I don't think it's an old saying. I don't know if I'm making this up or not. Don't start a fire if you can't put it out. Basically, that's what it is. When I learned from that Twitter war, what Blade of Fire one is, don't start a fire if you cannot put it out. So we got, like I said, if you want to start a war or dramas like that, if you can't put it out, don't start it up. It's like, don't make promises you can't keep. That's basically what I got out of it. And like I said, there's lots of life lessons I can learn from this. It's just learning life lessons and being real on the internet. That's possibly really, really cool. Just to I like to inspire people out there. Just wow. Really, I'm really nervous about this. It's really difficult to do, but I'm really cool now. I'm gonna move on now. I'm gonna have a little bit of fun here. 2015 will be a great year. Hopefully for the People's Lima. A lot of changes could go on. A lot of changes could occur. No, who knows? Who knows what 2015 holds for me? Let's see. We have the Royal Rumble coming up. Triple threat for the WWE World Heavyweight Title. Brock Lesnar defends against Cena and Rollins. It'll be a cool thing. So we'll see what happens. WWE Network by $9.99 and up. The UK fans are going to get it pretty soon. Looking forward to that. And my parents' wedding anniversary is coming up, which will be 27 years since they've been married. In April of '95, will be 20 years since living in the house in North End, New Bedford. Like I said, I'll elaborate more on that as we go on with the show in the upcoming weeks and the upcoming episodes. So, this is probably the longest video I've ever did so far. This is the People's Lima signing off of another episode of 217, saying, be cool, stay solid. Remember, kids, be like Billy. Behave yourself. Have a nice day. Go shop at Kmart. Save the Texas Prairie Chicken. Thanks for pressing your luck, and hope everything you're going for hits the bullseye. I'll see you around, guys. 217 episode will be coming up shortly. It's about 218th episode, and it will be about my explanation why I call the Dallas Cowboys failures in the playoffs the Jessica Simpson curse. See ya. Goodbye and God bless.